So I've been at GoPro since 2009, which was before we released the original HD Hero. And I have to say that the Hero 5 Black is the camera that I am the most excited about since the original HD. It has completely revolutionized the way that you can use our products, and it really is going to change how people can capture with a GoPro. We don't obviously have just one camera. We've got an entire new lineup. We've really worked to streamline that lineup. So you see 3 products that we have, and it really is that good, better, best scenario. Hero Session comes in at the good place, and that is a very good camera for most people out there. It's the lowest price point, but it's still very powerful. Up to 1440p and a little 1-inch, sorry I don't know the metric conversion, cube. Hero 5 Session takes that to the next level. So it's the Hero Session on steroids. Up to 4K video in that little tiny cube. Water resistant, voice control, image stabilization, a whole bunch of features all packed into this little camera. And of course the Hero 5 Black. We've been able to keep at a very low price point. We've taken the best of all of our products. It's got the rugged and waterproof design without the housing of the Hero Session. It's got the touchscreen on the back of the Hero 4 Silver. And it's got the 4K recording capabilities and a whole lot more that the Hero 4 Black had. So we've really listened to all of our customers and put it into one package. I'm going to kind of brush through this really quickly. If any of you guys have questions, you can come find me. I'll be the guy at the bar drinking beer. We can talk through any of these concepts, but just on a really high level, if you look at all of the different things that our cameras can do, it's important to keep in mind that the average customer may not know what resolution means. I mean, it seems pretty simple. People know what resolution means. But just kind of a brief visualization of the different resolutions that the camera is capable of and how that will influence the file size, the image quality. If you think about, a 4K camera, who here has a 4K TV? Oh, well, I need to come to your house to watch the game. I personally do not have a 4K TV, and there's a lot of people out there who do not. So, customers' tendencies will be to use the best possible resolution, and that may not always be right for their situation. So it's important to keep in mind. Aspect ratio. Sounds very exciting. Who here knows what aspect ratio is? Huh, good for you. If you think about an old TV, right? The old boxy TV, those were in a 4:3 resolution. 16:9 is what all modern widescreen TVs are. So why would anyone ever shoot in 4:3? As you can see in this example, you actually lose part of the top and the bottom image when you crop in. So 16:9 and 4:3. 4:3 is going to allow you to use the largest portion of the image sensor. It's really good for point of view footage. Make that a little bit easier, the mode called Super View. You see it on the packaging. Customers may ask you what Super View is. We essentially take that taller image of a 4:3 and we dynamically stretch it to a 16:9. So when you do that, you're going to get that full 16:9 widescreen playback with that benefit of having the taller field of view, or excuse me, aspect ratio. Frame rates. This is not localized for you Australians, I apologize. It would be 50 frames per second or 25 frames per second in PAL. Really quick rule of thumb, low light situations, such as outside right now, if you're going on a ride to take a GoPro with you, you want to use a lower frame rate. It's going to give you a cleaner and crisper image versus that higher frame rate that's going to have a lot of noise. So for bright light situations, use the higher frame rate, lets you do slow-mo. Everything looks cooler in slow-mo, but if it's dark outside or inside, use that lower frame rate. Field of view. Something important to keep in mind for people who might be buying a GoPro. Does that GoPro have a zoom? I'm seeing this and this. No, a GoPro does not have a zoom. There's no digital zoom on there, or excuse me, there's no optical zoom on there. Essentially, with being able to change this field of view, you do have a digital zoom by being able to narrow that field of view. So it's important to keep in mind for customers who think, a GoPro is just that wide angle, that's all you can get. Yes, a wide angle is best for point of view footage, but you can go to that narrower field of view if you're looking at things at a distance. And new linear field of view. So this is a fantastic new mode. I've been using the heck out of it, not necessarily just when flying the Karma, but that is what it was initially designed for, but when you're actually doing panoramic shots, looking at things from a distance, looking at cityscapes, looking at sunsets, when you're far back from the subject you're trying to capture, that fisheye of a GoPro is not necessarily desirable. So we now have linear mode that actually, through software, will reduce and remove that fisheye effect, so you get a nice flat horizon. Really, really good for Karma, which is what it was designed for. All right. So the other pillar we talked about was convenience. Convenience is something that GoPros always strive for. We want to make it easy for people to capture, manage, edit, share their content. And arguably, while the Hero 5 Black is fantastic, the Hero 5 Session takes that to the next level.
GoPro, inicia video.